KSFR Coffin Radio.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Coffin Radio. I am Heartthrob Rob, and joining me today is the one, the only, Danny Limelight. Danny, how you doing, brother?
What's up, man? What the hell is this shit?
You like
what
that?
the hell is this? This is like some shit they play in the island. What type of Tijuana shit you going over there, man?
Hey, 99 cents store, treat me right, bro.
That ain't just treat a lot of us right. You feel me? What's good, dog?
Hey, man, I'm fucking excited. I'm here at PCW.
That's right.
And, dude, I'm here excited because you're facing Lindsay Dorado tonight,
Lindsay
man.
Dorado.
What is it like going through your mind of someone who's been to that upper level? And I know you fought guys from the upper level too, but you know, someone as charismatic and crazy as him.
Man, Lindsay, man, shout out to Lindsay. First of all, he's a Puerto Rican. You know, he's doing it for the Puerto Rocks out there. I always got love and respect for my Latinos, especially my Puerto Ricans, you know, especially being part of LAX 5150, representing the culture. He's been putting on for the culture for years. I met Lindsay in 2016, right before he went out for the Cruiserweight Classic. And we chopped it up in Tijuana. He was actually in Tijuana. Funny that I brought that shit up. We was chopping it up back there. You know, me, him, Conan, and it was all love. He did his thing. Went to the, you know, what they call the major leagues. You feel me? And I was on the Indies hustling, grinding, and you know, come full circle now. He here. He on the West Coast. This is Mikasa right now. You feel me? So listen, I know how talented he is. You know, it's a huge opportunity to show the world how good Danny Limelight is. The PCW fans, fuck all of y'all, but you know, they bring that energy to the venue. They bring that energy to the match, and so this is gonna be the match everybody should be looking out for. This is the match that's gonna steal the show. And yeah, man, shout out to Lindsay, but it's all business tonight.
For sure, man. Definitely fucking match of the night contender, definitely. Like you said, you've been grinding out everywhere, man. Everywhere I'm at, you're fucking putting in the work.
Pause. Everywhere I'm at, I'm putting it in. Come on, man. Pause, man.
In either singles or tag team competition, man. How did you first get into wrestling, though? How did you first fall in love with it?
Oh, man, I was a fan as a kid. You know, I think everybody that knows me and my story, or anybody who watches wrestling or, you know, interviews wrestlers and asks this, you know, we were all fans. You know, we all started somewhere as a kid, you know, watching The Rock, Eddie Guerrero. I fell in love with the Shakespeare of it, the art, the storytelling. You know, I'm an artist, so the storytelling, the bringing the crowd, the adrenaline I get in my veins when I come out, you know, that was something I wanted to do as a kid. And so now that I get to do it for a living, you know, I'm living my childhood dream. It's nothing better than this.
No, dude, and you're doing it, man. And I mean, you got that rigorous like training. You're in great competition, man. Do you think you can owe some of that to like being a Marine, you know, coming up?
Yeah, of course. 10 years in the Marine Corps, I was a staff sergeant, I was a Marine Corps drone instructor, I was a black belt first degree Marine Corps martial arts instructor. You know, I was an expert shooter 10 years with the M16 and the M4. I was an expert shooter with the pistol. You know, I got tons of training, hand-to-hand combat, weapons, all that stuff. But wrestling is completely different. You know, I can't come into here guns blazing like I'm putting boots on the ground overseas. You feel me? It's a different kind of battle, different kind of war, you know, but it's a war in the mind first. I come in mentally prepared, come in focused, make sure I'm feeling good, make sure I ate, you know what I'm saying, make sure I had some fun the night before with a little shorty or whatever. I come in ready to rock, you know, like you said, you talk about top competition like Lindsay Dorado, you know, but I've been in the ring with the best in the world. I've been in the ring with the Kenny Omegas, the John Moxleys, the Ray Phoenixes, you know, the Brian Cages, and the list, the Rocky Romeros, the list go on, you know, so I think that, you know, when someone prepares for this, you know, you got to have the training. You got to be in the gym working out. You got to be eating right. You got to be mentally focused. And the Marine Corps definitely started me.
Bro, and you're all about it. I mean, you're about that work, that hard effort that you're putting in and doing what you got to do. You bring up all those, you know, top competitors that you fought. What was that like for you in AEW? You know, that
it was a great time. You know, that was the biggest stage I had ever performed on in my life. It happened in the middle of a pandemic where, you know, wrestling was very scarce. I was blessed. There was an opportunity that the company gave me. Shout out to Tony Khan for giving me the opportunity to continuously, week in, week out, put me in the ring with some of his best wrestlers. You know, that's a testament to how much he trusted me, what I could do. I have so much gratitude for the company, and, you know, maybe one day you see me back there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, because you were doing it big time there, and, you know, you can't look to the OGs to ask, like, hey, man, we're wrestling in a pandemic. Something that ain't never happened before, you know, to wrestle with no crowd in front of these, you know, big venues to be like that. So I commend you for being able to fucking do that, man. You're kicking ass. And not only just in singles, but, you know, when you did the LAX 5150 with Slice Boogie, man.
Slice Boogie, shout out to Slice Boogie, LAX 5150, shout out to Conan, shout out to Julian Smokes, shout out to MLW for the opportunity. Yeah, you know, the 5150, the LAX mentality, you know, having the opportunity to come in and join that legacy of people, you know, shout out to Hernandez, shout out to Homicide, you know, it was something that was brought to my attention, you know, it was an opportunity that they gave to me, and it's something that I ran with it. You know, me and Slice, we've been teaming with Papo as the Bodega out here, as you know, SoCal for a long time. You know, shout out to the Bodega, shout out to Papo Esco. So I'm like, hell yeah, me and Slice, that's my dog. You know, we went in there, we tore shit up at MLW, became the MLW Tag Team Champs in like 2.5 months or something like that, and you know, we went rocking.
And bro, not only just in MLW, you guys.
Then we went to Puerto Rico. Oh, shout out to Theo Sabio Vega for bringing me and Slice Boogie out there. We became the IWA Tag Team Champions. At the same time, we was MLW World Tag Team Champs.
Yeah.
And we was United Wrestling Network Tag Team Champs.
Fuck yeah.
That sounds like a lot of gold, you feel me?
Bro, you were carrying it both at one time, so to see all that is crazy, man. It's big time. I mean, and not even just that. New Japan Pro Wrestling, you know, what is it like for you to be part of such a crazy lineage like that? New Japan, what a name.
New Japan Pro Wrestling, New Japan Strong, the Cerulean Blue Ring. Tons of gladiators and warriors done stepped in the ring, being a part of Team Filthy, teaming with Tom Lauder, JR Kratos, the West Coast Wrecking Crew, Royce Isaacs and Jarrell. Shout outs to Team Filthy. Shout outs to Tom and Royce, who are out in Japan right now. The G1 Climax doing it big. It's great, man. I'm the Puerto Rican Papi in the ring. I bring the Sasson to Team Filthy. I bring the Sasson to New Japan Strong. And I think that Team Filthy is the hottest thing on New Japan Strong right now. And, you know, Tom Lauder is the longest reigning New Japan Strong Openweight champ. I think we had a lot of good things going on with the group. I think we still do, and I can't wait for the show to come back.
Yeah, man, it's amazing, the stuff that you guys are doing out there, Team Filthy and all that. But they're not the only company that's hollering at you, bro. You did some video game motion work for WWE.
I did the
saw your name in the credits, you know. How'd that go down?
That was cool, man. I did the motion capture for WWE 2K22. I had a blast. It was a really fun experience. You know, aside from the wrestling, I'm an actor and a stuntman, so it kind of came about through that. You know, flew out, got to go put the suit on and do the moves and some of your favorite athletes, some of your favorite superstars. I had a great time. It was a new experience for me. I had never did motion capture, so it was my first time. And I had a blast, man. I can't wait to do it for the next game.
That's dope, man.
Give me a call. Let's make it happen.
You bring up acting, man. What projects you got coming up for that, or you know something you've been working on recently that might be coming out?
Man,
I know, bro, I seen your highlight reel, and man, you be doing all sorts of stunts.
Man,
you're getting Tom Cruise on out here. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Tom Cruise, give me a call. Mission Impossible, Top Gun, whatever, man. Let's do something. Yeah, you know, I got a movie coming out soon called Dark Asset. It's not my movie. It stars Byron Mann and Robert Patrick. I play, you know, I'm a stuntman in the film, but I also play one of the assets, or you wouldn't recognize it as like a super soldier kind of thing. And I got a pretty intense fight scene with the lead actor Byron Mann, so I can't wait for y'all to see that. On top of that, I got some other little projects coming out. I'm working on a full feature-length script for my film Joe Riv, which won 6 awards at the short film festivals. So I got some shit cooking up, man. I just got some other shit that I just auditioned for. Had some callbacks. Got put on hold for a couple commercials and a Netflix show.
Hey.
So I can't speak too much on that, but this thing's happening for Papi.
Yeah, bro, you got it brewing. Last question here. You've been in the ring with a lot of people, man. What are some of your favorite opponents and maybe some dream opponents you have yet to face?
My favorite match I ever had was against Konosuke Takeshita on AEW Dark Elevation. Obviously, my main event match with Jon Moxley on AEW Elevation. My match with Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers. You know, I've had some amazing matches with, you know, people like Ray Phoenix, Brian Cage. You know, I've had so many fun matches, man. I'm just blessed to be able to get in the ring with such talented people, show my craft, do what I do, let people see who I am, what I'm about. You know, put on for my city, put on for my culture, put on for my daughter. You know, shout out to my daughter Khaleesi. I love you 3000. And as far as dream matches, man, look, man, I don't want to wrestle nobody. I just want to get paid. I want to show up, do this right here. You know, I got a pretty, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm too suave. I'd rather be in the club popping bottles. So whoever wanted to step into the ring with Danny Limelight, I'm not hard to find. At Danny Limelight anywhere. Tag whoever. I don't care. We could throw down wherever you want. We could throw down right here. I don't care where it's at. But you know, I've had some. Just go type in Danny Limelight on YouTube. You'll see a bunch of my matches, man.
Hell yeah, man. So, you know, where can people follow you out on social media? Danny Limelight, anything else you want to maybe look at? At
Danny Limelight or ProWrestlingTees.com/Danny Limelight for all my t-shirts. I got some pretty dope shirts that match all the new J's, all the new Yeezys. I make sure all my shit, make it pop like that, you feel me?
Thank you so much, man. Thank you for coming on the show.
The show, bro.
For Danny
Limelight Radio, baby.
There you
Let them know what it is.
For Danny Limelight, I am Heartthrob Rob. And if you like what you're watching, then hop in the coffin. Follow us on social media at Coffin Radio. Coffin is spelled with a K. And that's all for today.
ASMR Coffin Radio.